Hello, this is the April Creative Workshop, and we are going to plan for the next 90 days. So we're going to be looking at how to goal set, how to stay out of perfection paralysis and fear, and be led by your excitement, how to be aligned to your goals. So let's start. First of all, before really going into goal setting, it's best to get your vibrations high. So we could jump around right now, or we could do a little meditation. So what I'm going to suggest, because this is it's about 8:30 now in the evening as we do this as a group, I'm going to suggest we do the meditation and we raise our vibrations that way. So please place your hands on your chest. We're going to be expanding that heart energy. So just take some slow, deep breaths. Feel your body slow down. And all your muscles relax. And my body's just gently swaying back and forth. Just feeling the energy of the earth's rhythm. And then we're going to bring the hands about 2 or 3 inches away from the chest. Visualizing white light from your hands to your chest. Knowing that the divine energy runs through every single cell of your body. It flows through everything around you. Everything that we're in contact with. And we're bringing that energy out. So we're pulling the hands out a little bit more. Slowly. I'm being kind of drawn to put one hand where the throat is and keep the other hand where the heart is. So just place your hands where you're being drawn to. So mine's over the throat and heart chakra. Inviting some healing. Asking my energy and vibrations to rise a little higher. Drawing the hands out even more so I can feel that energy. And then I'm going to place my hands facing up, palms up to the heavens. I am asking my divine support team to come down and support me in this call. Asking your divine support teams to come down and support you and those watching on the replay to do the same and be supported in the environment that you're in during the call, during this process, and afterwards if you need any extra support. And we're also asking Gaia and the earth energy to keep us grounded. And we're asking the energies of the new moon, the first new moon in April. There are 2 this month. We are inviting that new moon energy to help with our setting intentions, setting goals, and helping us to step forward into the light. Okay, if we rub your hands together, and also the center of your chest. So just waking that energy up. I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. And we're tapping now. I love and accept myself. And then I invite you to tap on the inner eyebrow, learning to let go. On the outer eyebrow, I am letting go. Under the eyes, I have let go. Back to the chest, I love and accept myself. Inner eyebrow, I'm learning to let go. Outer eyebrow, I'm letting go. And under the eyes, I've let go. Chest, I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. Take a deep breath and stretch. And as you're drawing your arms down, you're just allowing that love energy into every single cell in your body, letting it into your energy, into all layers of your aura, and into your environment. Okay. So now your energy, your vibrations, your frequencies have been raised. We're going to look at some goal setting for the next 90 days. We're going to look at the main key areas of life. So if you've got pen and paper, here are a couple of kind of key tips, really. So it often helps to look at all areas of your life when setting 90-day goals. Because if you're just focused on, say, your business, goals. However, something about your changing or improving something in your relationships, or something to do with maybe physical health, if you had that as a goal, the goals within your business, the energy that you need to create all of those magical things happening, it could make it so much easier. So that's why we look at all key areas of life, because if you just imagine them as the goals, the key areas of life as pins, 10-pin bowling. And if you hit one area, if you have set out all of your key goals, your aspirations, and if they're all set up together and you're working towards them all together, if you get not a home run, I don't even know what it's called, 10-pin bowling, when you get a strike, that's it. When you get a strike, you've knocked down everything. So it's really about linking all of these goals and these key areas, because as you know, it is all so interlinked. And also, when we're setting our goals, we're going to look at, what a main goal would be, what the end result would be, but and that would be like the stretch goal. You're going to have to work for it. And that doesn't mean to say it's going to have to be hard, but it's inspired action and it's staying focused. That is all about manifesting. But we're also going to do some achievable goals, and they're the goals that you can, with a little bit of effort and a little bit of focus, you are going to achieve them. And all of those achievable goals will help you get the stretch goal. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And if you've got any questions, do unmute yourself or type it in the chat box. Right, so we've covered achievable goals, stretch goals, getting inspiration. Now, obviously, we're going to be on this call, but outside of this call, getting inspiration, I invite you to go and have a look at some lifestyle magazines, or maybe the lifestyle magazines are just not for you, and it's a farming magazine you need to pick up to get pictures of the countryside and I don't know, a farmhouse, or whatever it is. Have a look at pictures. Maybe there's a magazine out there that's got the ideal set of pictures for a mood board, a dream board for you right now, that would help you stay and get inspired. So then also look at your bank balance. How do you want to get inspired in that area? Look at other businesses that you get inspired about, and you would perhaps like to have marketing like theirs, like to be aligned like them, like to do lives like them. Whatever it is, it's not a case of you comparing yourself to others. It's a case of having a look around you and saying what you don't like and what you do like. Yeah, it's an observation, and that's okay. It doesn't need to be judgmental, and it doesn't need to be comparing yourself to others. You can do it from the objective observer point of view. Okay. And look at the areas of life that perhaps you're not truly happy with right now, and focus on those areas being the main areas that you want to boost. And obviously meditations, chanting, affirmations, mantras, they can all allow those creative juices to flow. So then let's look at what your intentions are for the intentions, the goals, for the 7 key areas of your life. So we're going to look at achievable and stretch goals. So I want 1 achievable goal and 3 stretch goals leading up to that. Okay, so the first key area we are going to be looking at is relationships. So what do you desire to see in the coming 90 days? And feel free to pause me. I'm going to pause the recording in between each of these so there's not huge silent areas. So if you need to write more, just pause me. And if you're watching us on catch up, you can speed it up, and you can also pause and stop, etc. Okay. Any questions? Yeah, you need to unmute.
Oh, 1 second.
Okay. Would be helpful for. Okay.
Yeah, so my question is with regards to relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say my goal is to attract love, attract a new partner. So that's like a what did you call it? Like a long
stretch
goal.
Stretch goal, yeah.
So what would be the achievables? How to do that?
Okay, so is that the goal before the end of the 3 months? To be in a relationship, or to maybe be ready for one, or to be dating?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So let's say to be ready for one.
To be ready for one. Okay.
Yeah.
So then that's your stretch goal. Yeah. To be emotionally and energetically ready, and actually physically ready for a relationship, because they do take, don't they, time, attention, brain power, blah blah blah. So then I would consider, what are the 3 like achievable goals that are going to help you get into that space where you are ready for a relationship. So is there any healing that needs to be done?
For sure.
For sure. So that would be in the achievable goals. Something that I know myself and also fellow member Kelly, we both did it. We went down our timeline and we healed past events, past relationships. So it's a bit of a lengthy process, but it's definitely worth it for actually anybody to do, whether they're in a relationship, whether they never want to be in a relationship again, whether they want to start getting ready for a relationship, anything. It's a really, really good thing to do, is going back down your timeline and tuning in and healing the various relationships or various events. So that's always a good one.
So is it like a specific meditation that you do, or how do you go down?
I think we both did it differently. I think maybe Kelly used Reiki and journaling. I've used EFT, prayer, meditation, and more recently EAM. But any, and I know you could go on YouTube and find a meditation or a talk through for it, or go on Google or something like that.
And it's called what, Healing Your Timeline?
What could it be called? It could be Healing Your Timeline, Healing Past Relationships.
Yeah, because only the other day I got myself thinking that I didn't trust men. I'm like, oh, that's not that. This is not interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And it's not, that's not an unusual thing to feel.
No.
After various, life
events.
yeah.
Past traumas.
Yes,
for sure. Yeah.
Now, what else could help you get ready? What about the space? As a single parent, I know it's
a lot of attraction. Space, isn't it? Making space for
yes, making space within everything.
There isn't it in the book called what's it called? The Law of Attraction? No, is it by Rhonda something?
Yeah, The Secret.
The Secret, that's the one. There was a chapter on that. So
there
maybe
was indeed. There was indeed. Yeah. Making space in the diary. And I'd say the third thing was being really, really clear about what you
like
want.
a manifesto of like a catalogue of what I would like in a person.
Yes. And yes, physicalities are important. Emotional stuff is really important.
Yes. Mental health as well.
Exactly. So really kind of go to town with that. Okay. So they're the kind of things that I would do for that, for key relationships and stretch goals, achievable goals. So the next area was mental health and physical health. Mental health and physical health. And again, if your stretch goal is something like, I want to, I don't know, be the fittest I've been ever in my life, or whatever it is, then the achievable goals would be things that you can, what can you fit into your life right now? What's realistic with a little bit of effort? What can you do? What do you want to do? And I'm going to just pause it to give you a moment to write. And I'm happy to share my mental and physical health goals. And the stretch goal is hilarious. It is to be able to wear short shorts again in the summer and feel good in them. So what are my steps towards that? I just started jogging before I've been ill for 2 weeks. But anyway, get the jogs back in, and there was 3 mini jogs, and they're really tiny. It's really I can do this. It's not even, was it 2 kilometers? That's it, around the block thing before with the dog jogging around. Totally achievable. So that's 3 times a week. And I know which days I can do it on, because otherwise, if I don't do it as well, the dog barely gets a walk that day. So it's beneficial for her as well. To drink 3 litres of water a day. I'm still around 2, but that third one really makes a difference to me and my mental health, the clarity, and and to meditate and pray daily. So that's it. It doesn't have to be hard. What were you going to say?
I was just gonna say, why 3 liters?
What were you going to say?
Why 3 liters?
Oh, why 3?
Yeah, is that according to your weight? Because you can work out how much, like, according to your weight, how much water your body needs.
Yeah, I think I did. I'm quite a dry person.
Okay.
So, and with this recent doing lots of healing and sort of energy up leveling that's been going on with me, one of the things that has come back into my life, illness wise, has been cystitis. And I literally haven't had that since my 20s. And it is most definitely to do with water intake and healing for me right this moment in time. So when if I just have like 1.5 liters of water, I can physically feel my body like, start to get symptoms and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, this is like weird. But when I have 2 to 3, my body's fine. And it seems like quite a lot, but for this moment in time, it seems to be working.
Yeah, again, it's like with anything, everything else, nutrition as well, because everyone is so different. We all, need different amounts, and as what's going to work for me is not going to work for you. And the same with water. Like, the recommended amount is 2 liters a day, but you can actually work out how much water your body needs according to your weight. There is a formula. So, and you can just go by that. But like, your body best. So if that's what your body needs, then that's what your body needs. So it's just I was just curious why 3 liters?
Why 3? Yeah. No, thanks for asking.
It is a lot for like many people. A bit a lot.
It is. It's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Yeah.
Especially when it's not like hot. It's like, oh, come on. Okay. So the next area we are going to look at is, let's go social. Social. I think I'm going to social. We're adding that slight holidays as well. Okay. So social is the kind of going out, being social with friends, family, and we're going to include holidays in that as well, and festivals and going out. Okay. I'm just going to pause this. Yeah. Okay, go for it with your question.
And my question is, my stretch goal is to be able to do these things without feeling incredibly stressed. At the moment, it's causing me more stress having a social life because I can't afford it.
Yes.
It's really, I had to cancel a night out because I had some client cancellations and I just knew it was going to be really expensive. I don't know. I actually feel like what I actually need to do is stay in to be able to go out. It sounds crazy, but I need to like rein it in, stay in, get some money behind me a little bit so that I can do stuff. But at the moment, whatever I earn is gone like that. And it's just, I'm finding it really hard to manage money at the moment. So there's
and we'll have a look at finances next. But on that note, some advice that came through to me is, and this was channeled by one of my mentors, was that money comes in, money flows out, money comes in, money flows out, money flows out, money flows out, money comes in. And we are not being as conscious and as grateful as we could be when the money is coming in. And the advice was to cherish it more when it's with us. I can be, and it's one of my things I'm working on, very almost oblivious now to money, because it's sort of direct debit, it's digital. It's a digital currency, isn't it? At the end of the day, if you don't see your money and it just moves from banks through to bills, I don't even get letters for bills anymore. It's just direct debit, boom, boom, boom. It's gone. I'm like totally unaware of what's happening with my money. So it was about having that gratitude and being more consciously aware of money. And it's something I'm really trying to do at the moment. I'm very, very good at spending money.
I think we all are.
Yeah. So some people aren't. They're really stressed about it. But honestly, I
really stressed about it. I'm in a scarcity mindset that I need, and I have had some kinesiology for it the other day, and it did help. It was interesting. All my clients cancelled. I was in a real fear, not all of them, but they all had things going on, things cancelled, and the money went, and I was just really stressed. And when it came back, it did come back. And I was like, okay, so now I feel really grateful that I've got the money to spend on these things. Whereas before, I was a bit like, oh, for fuck's sake, now I've got to spend it on this, and now it's got to. And so, yeah, the universe gave me a little kick up the arse. But I'm just wondering, I don't know what my stretch goal would be, maybe to be able to do these things without feeling stressed, I think, and worried.
Yeah, and to have things in the diary that perhaps don't cost a lot.
Yeah,
I think that's the thing. This thing that night out, it was going to be really expensive. So yeah, it doesn't all have to cost a fortune, does it? That's good.
It doesn't. And remember, if you organize some things, some social events, then you can do it to your kind of pocket. You can plan it to your pocket with your friends. Whereas sometimes when somebody else is planning an event or a night out or a day out or whatever, they're doing it to what's in their bank account, what they want to do. And they might not necessarily, especially if they're not self-employed as well.
Well, to be honest, I've now got to the point where I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't care anymore. I'm just going to say, look, guys, you guys earn more than me. That's the simple fact of it. No, I can't do that. Sorry, but I can't go to the Oxo Tower. I can't do it. Sorry, no, can't do that. I'm going to have to do something else this month. But, yeah, I always want to be saying that. But so.
And, it's okay to say that, because you're speaking your truth.
In
fact, I think it's good to be able to say that and be at peace with it.
I think absolutely. I think after that healing session, it really helped me to just think, well, actually, if I don't link my self-worth to my bank balance, it's okay then, isn't it? To say, no, I simply can't afford to do that this month. Sorry. got too many other activities, you know, or whatever, then it's fine. So I just need to think about
and I do know what you mean. And somehow the money does normally just come, doesn't it? But I do get what you mean. I have put here that I want to go abroad in the summer. And obviously that's not going to happen in 90 days. Summer's longer than that away. But it's just like I want some of it booked. I want it planned. So I'm kind of trying to plan sort of things like festivals and holiday things, but knowing that, you know, if we plan it well in advance, be able to manage our money and expectations as well. I don't know if that helps, Janine.
No, it does help. Thank you. Yeah.
And do you know what helps me as well with regards to money? Actually managing it on a weekly basis, actually doing it weekly, but like on a weekly basis, of recording what's coming in, just the income itself, like just knowing what is coming in and how much I have each month. And actually like just appreciating that, like being in that moment when you're managing it, when you adding up. And also things like sometimes we receive gifts or some kind of value, not necessarily money, but do you know what I mean, like a voucher or something like, but that's money as well though, isn't it? If you can then go and spend it on yourself. So all of that, like tracking that, and also putting money away, like saving, even if it's just like a £5 a week. Do you know what I mean? So, but because you are managing it, and you're doing it with an intention. I found that the more I do that, the more it grows. Sometimes it feels like the process is slow, but if it does feel like it is growing, because I know what's coming in, somehow like Jane said, it just comes in. Sometimes it doesn't flow, but it does come in. It's like energy, isn't it? It's like in and out, in and out. But then it's important to kind of see it, appreciate it, and maybe ask for, having more is not necessarily gonna solve all your problems.
It's the balance, isn't it, between I want to have more coming in than going out, and I want to be able to save money and go out and do nice things and enjoy myself and do nice things and all that stuff. It is about, and I think I'm tracking it as well now, and that really does help know what's coming in, not come in, and it does change because things cancel, people, it changes all the time, but if you've got a rough idea, then I just feel a bit more secure with it. So about having achievable goals, isn't it? Not just plucking, I'd like to do this amazing trip to Morocco, and it's not going to happen.
Crikey, I'd love to go to Morocco this summer, but my abroad is going to be, if we can do it, it will be going over to Dom's dad's place, so staying at family, and going over to my mum and dad's place in France as well, something like that. So it's still not like 100% the ideal what we might choose.
Exotic holiday.
It's not the Maldives, but it's abroad. In fact, even next week I'm going to go to Scotland, aren't I? That's another country. I'm going to call it abroad.
Well, Jane.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Right. Okay. I'm going to write now. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, then. So let's move to business next, actually. And after business, we'll do finance, because then you'll be able to put some of your business financial goals in. Yeah. So
Yeah.
business, where do you want to see your business in 3 months' time? And I'm going to pause the video. And actually, when you jot down these kind of stretch goals, and because I've done this so many times, I don't ever do like what I consider like really outrageous kind of massive goals. I do things that with a stretch I should be able to do. And as I wrote those two, I wrote two down. One for the kind of therapies, one for the coaching business. And then I just wrote the 3 achievable ones. And then I thought, 90 days? How the F am I going to get all of that done in 90 days with a 2-week holiday in between? And actually in June, there's another school holiday and things like that. So you do have to really try to put you off if you go, but think about those school holidays, because as mums, they can truly mess up the old business.
Unfortunately, they do, don't they?
They can. It's like, what is it, 14 weeks school holidays in total a year? Yeah, so just have that in mind. But obviously, if you write all this down, you might not achieve it all. You might not get 100%. But if you get 70%, 80%,
yeah,
you're still absolutely smashing it. Yeah.
like if I look at my last 90 day goals, done loads of the stuff on those lists, like
awesome. Yes,
a lot, but then I didn't overdo it.
Yeah,
it's good. Okay.
good. Yeah, so the next one is financial. So I'm going to pop this on pause so everyone can get writing. Okay, so the finances, you've got your stretch goal and your achievable goals. And something for me for achievable is spending less in supermarkets. So I am really trying my hardest to stay away from supermarkets. It might mean that I spend a little bit more, but I am going to a local butcher's now, not the plush, gorgeous organic one yet, but just the normal family butchers. Down the road, I'm also doing a fruit and veg box, odd box, which is extremely good value. And I have just started using a refill shop for like all my kind of products. I don't have a lot of products, so it's basically shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel, hand soap as well I've got there. And then I use Small for all my cleaning products. So I'm like massively reducing my carbon footprint, my plastic, can't stand the stuff, really trying to go plastic free. And I'm doing all of that. And it is helping me financially. I am definitely spending less money in the shops. which is good. But I'm obviously going to different shops. I'm getting higher quality products, and I'm just using like less. I'm just being mindful of how much I use. So I don't know if that helps, but one of your goals could be, it doesn't have to be all about money and savings and things like that. It could be just shopping somewhere different that brings you joy. Okay, so we've done relationships, mental and physical health, social, business, finances, personal development. And personal development is things like this. It's the books you read, it's maybe the YouTube and things like that, and courses. So I'm going to pop this on pause and you get writing. 1 stretch and 3 achieve. Okay, so we've only got 1 area left. How's everybody doing? Do you need any more time?
It's okay.
Okay. So I'm just thinking about the 7 key areas of life. We've done relationships, which kind of covers friends and family as well. Mental, physical health, we've done. Social, we've done. Business, we've done. Finance, we've done. Personal development, we've done. Okay, there's quite a nice one here. What about work-life integration? That's another nice one we could do. Or spiritual. I kind of linked my spiritual with personal development. What do you think?
Yeah, quite like work-life integration, because spiritual kind of flows through everything, doesn't it, really?
Yeah. Let's try that. We've never done that work-life integration, and it's super important because that work-life balance and integration. Let's write balance and integration. And what does that mean to you? This is one we've not added in before. What does that mean to you, Janine?
Say that again, sorry, Jane.
What does it mean to you, work-life balance and integration? What does that mean to you?
It means my work life and my other aspects of my life being in harmony with each other.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. All right, I shall pop us on pause. I'll just catch you up, Regina. We're on to the 7th one. So we did personal development. And now we're on to the 7th, which is work-life balance and integration. Okay. I'm just going to pop this on pause. Okay, so what are you feeling a bit stuck on?
I think having a very tangible goal. I think that's what I'm stuck on. I know, like,
when I was writing down mine, it's more about feelings.
Right. Yeah.
Because with this work-life balance integration, what I find is when it doesn't work, we go into overwhelm.
Yeah.
Can't do the marketing.
Yeah.
Faff around on Facebook. or avoid it completely, or like I say, faff around and waste a ton of time and not have done anything but look at shit. And almost be in a state of panic and scarcity because you're in that circle and it's not aligned and feels a bit higgledy-piggledy. So what I put for mine is, and again, it's a feeling, this goal. So to feel like it all flows, to be in balance, to feel calm, and to have enough time, energy, and money.
Exactly. That's it. You perfectly.
Is that it? Yeah.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay. Pleasure.
I actually feel that like my work-life balance is quite good. I do feel like I am in the flow. When it comes to social media, I have been completely avoiding it and I don't miss it.
That's good. You've cut. Well done.
I've cut out, but I don't know, sometimes I feel bad about it because I do want to know, what my friends are up to, but at the same time, it's just like, if I go on it, I know I'm going to be here for hours.
Yeah.
And I decide not to, and I go and do something else, like go for a walk or go to the gym instead. So I spend that time
wisely
investing into like in my health or into my mental health. But yeah, or like go for like have a nap instead.
Amazing. Yes, you see
instead.
Those things are so good. And the thing is, when you've got that balance back in your life, and when you are ready with your Canva, your social media, your posts, when you've got like all of that inspiration, you've got it ready, you'll be able to launch without being addicted to and wasting time on social media, because you'll have cleansed yourself and you literally go on to do the marketing with a clean, clear energy, which will just help draw the ideal clients in, so that's really, really, really good.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking of like not doing it on Facebook when I do launch.
Amazing.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a different platform. I just don't know which one yet.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know what would be really
broken up with Facebook, like big time?
yes. Love it. Do you know what would be a really good thing if you can do it at the spa? Is to just ask the people who you feel like your soul clients, like, what social media platform do they hang out on?
Yeah.
It might be something like LinkedIn or
something else there are so many different platforms out there nowadays.
Yes.
I don't know if you've heard of it's got a big M. I'll tell you in a sec. Give me a sec. Back in a sec.
Okay. So we are at the end of our session. We're 5 over. So I'll wait for Regina to come back. Digital. But yeah, digital balance is so super important. And I was doing so well. And I bet if I look at my social media now, I've totally fallen off the wagon. And set work and admin times. That's an achievable goal.
Okay, got it. It's called Mighty Networks.
Oh.
Yes. And you can do pretty much everything like similar to Facebook, but you don't get the you don't have that censorship there that you have on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know much about it yet. Only just discovered it, so to speak. But yeah, it's an alternative. Away from Facebook and Instagram and
yes, I love it.
I don't mind what's it called? WhatsApp. WhatsApp is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's Facebook that I just, yeah, I don't miss it. I'm not missing it at the moment.
I need to. Right, yeah, it's 20 to 10 now, so we're going to stop. But if you've got any questions that you do want me to tune into, like Lorraine, drop them in the messenger chat, and then I will channel and leave the message back in the messenger chat tomorrow morning. Okay.
Thank you, Jane.
Well, not tomorrow morning, I'm dipping, but you know, tomorrow.
Thank you, Jane.
Fabulous. Okay.
Happy Easter break.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Everybody have great holidays. Am
I seeing you tomorrow, Jane? Tomorrow morning?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Walk and dip, that'd be lovely. So with this, what I suggest you do, because we ran over, but what I suggest you do is to check in with this weekly. It's not going to get done if you just write it and never look at it again. You have to tune into it. So whether you write it on a big A3 bit of paper and use different color pens like we've done before, and then you just stick it somewhere, so you're like, this is 90 days, 90 days, 90 days, 90 days, or yeah, do something. Keep this notebook out, check in on it at least once a week, and we will check in 90 days time.
Lovely. Thank you,
okay,
Jane.
No probs. Any questions, just message me. Okay.
Okay. Night, night.
Okay.
Night, night.
Good night, ladies.
Thank you. Bye.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Bye.
Bye. Okay then. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Jane Scanlan, and if you're feeling led to come and join us for some more of our creative coaching workshops, then please use the link below. We also run a monthly meditation class where we draw cards, we channel, we drink ceremonial cacao, and it's a real beautiful power circle that is created, and it's an expanse of love, light, and as you can see, love, light, and energy. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. My name's Jane Scanlan. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any questions, please drop it in the comments below. Much love. Peace out.